Hey everybody, thanks for watching the Arkansas Gun Guy, where today I am super excited and honored to share with you a gun that is not mine actually. This gun belongs to a friend of the channel, a local guy here in Arkansas who just got this awesome high power clone from Girsan, and he honored me by letting me share this with you guys. So thank you very much, you know who you are. And without further ado, we'll do an unboxing of the Girsan MC P35. This guy comes in a nice, sturdy, heavy box. And you know, for an opening price point type brand, I'll tell you the box is actually quite nice. If you get any SIGs or H&Ks today, they come with generic foam that they just throw the guns in and they flop around. This actually has cutouts for all types of things in here. It does come with an owner's manual, wire brush, the lock, but then the gun itself. And I will say the one thing I noticed as soon as I opened it, I didn't see another magazine in here. There's one that comes in the gun, and there seems to be a cutout here for a magazine, but there's only one that comes with this weapon. So we'll go through and talk about all the good and bad things about it, but honestly, the only negative I can see is it only comes with one magazine. But the money you save by buying this versus, say, the FN version, you can buy all the magazines you want. So let me set this aside for now. I won't do a full-fledged history on the high power because there's a lot of people on the internet who've done it a lot better than I could several times over. I will tell you what little bit I do know about it, and this is my first exposure to a high power. I know it's the original double stack Wonder 9 from John Moses Browning, designed in the mid to late 20s. He passed away and was finished by some engineers or an engineer at FN and released in 1935, or production began in 1935. Thus, pretty much all the high powers you see will have a 35 in their naming conventions in some way, shape, or form. But again, this is the Girsan MC P35 Match edition. They make several editions. They make a standard edition, the Match, and a Match Ops version. The standard edition is very basic. It doesn't have the nice upgraded grips here. Doesn't have the extended beaver tail. Doesn't have this nice flat trigger. Doesn't have the sights front and rear. You got a fiber optic front there. So different sights all around. And most importantly, I've read, is it doesn't have the magazine disconnect. So this gun has to do a safety check. Never fired, nothing in the magazine. Visually inspect, and we're good to go. So it doesn't have the magazine disconnect, so you can't do the dry fire like I just did there without having the magazine in there. And that's a big darn deal if you're, say, shooting laser targets on the house or just needing to do anything with it. It's nice to have that option. So again, this match version does offer the upgraded grips, which feel amazing. Offers the nice rear sight that's adjustable for windage and elevation, as well as the fiber optic front sight. And you get this awesome flat trigger here. I like a flat trigger. It breaks pretty clean. We'll look at the trigger in just a second. But those are some of the upgrades that the Match version has. Now they also make a Match Ops version, which has a little tiny Picatinny rail that sits right there. Personally, I don't know that I would like that as much. I probably would not run a light on this gun anyway. And I think this looks a lot more sleek without the serrations up front and without the pic rail on there. I think it makes the gun look really, really nice. So what do we have? This is an all-steel, single-action only, hammer-fired gun. Made in Turkey, and we'll go around the gun in a second. But the barrel is just under 5 inches long, 4.9 to be exact, and the gun is about 7.75 inches long. I didn't get the width, but it's not too thick actually. And it weighs just under 2 pounds, 1.8 pounds. So it's a very nice, sturdy gun that I can't wait to shoot with my friend because I bet it just eats recoil. And you get such a nice purchase on here. So let's see what else. Let's look at it close up. We'll start on this side and walk around. So there's the fiber optic front sight. Again, made in Turkey. And a really, really nice slide catch or slide release here. If you're right-handed, it's really easy to get on there and work that. Again, being left-handed, I don't have that option, but really nice slide catch and release on there. Also, this mag release, look how extended this thing is. Not so much that bothers you. Again, it's just really easy to access. So this gun is very well thought out and very easy to operate. I think I read this has a beveled mag well. I'm not sure how beveled that is, but it's definitely easy to pop in and out. Again, the grips look really nice. There's a close-up of the rear sight, a good sight picture. That fiber optic red front shows up really well. I want to say the basic model has 3-dot white, white, and white. So if you're shooting at white, it's really hard to see as well. You get that hammer there, and you got this I love this extended beaver tail on here. I have read that some of the high power models have really opportunities to give you slide bite, and definitely not with this thing. Great beaver tail back there. And again, ambi safety I forgot to mention, so being a lefty, I definitely appreciate that. You cannot activate it unless the hammer's cocked, so cock the hammer, then you can activate the safety. So again, safety activated, nothing happens. Also being a single action only gun, nothing there. Pull the trigger, nothing happens. Rack the slide. And then you can carry it cocked and locked. But then there is I'll do a close up of the trigger brake. So again, I love a straight trigger, a flat trigger. And there's the brake. So let me do a reset. And the reset is, there it is. A small click. Hopefully you heard that. I'll do it again. And it's a real nice clean trigger. That reset's a little bit long, but the trigger is nice. I can't wait to go shoot this thing. But go around this side. Here's the takedown lever, the back side of the slide stop used to take down. And there is the gun itself. Now, I don't think we talked about the MSRP, but again, this gun was originally made by FN and Browning over the years, and they stopped making it in the 2010s maybe, and FN has just started making the gun again. I've never seen one in person, but I know that this gun is probably half the price of those guns. And Springfield Armory also makes one that has wood grips. I've not read a ton about that one yet as well, but these guys are priced even below that. I think the basic models in the $600 range and the ops models in the $700 range, but a quick Google search, you'll find them quite a bit cheaper than that. So tremendous value on these guns, and the quality seems first class. The gun feels great in person. I wasn't gonna take it apart, but let's look at the guts, because these things are pretty easy to take down. So I'll just lock the slide back. And when the slide's locked back, everything's in position. You simply push this button here, and the takedown lever should pop out. So let's see what the inside looks like. We'll do this live with you. So that was super easy. Push the button, this pops out, and oops. If I pull the slide back, I'm gonna pinch my finger, and here's the guts. So the craftsmanship seems first class in there. Lots of lube. I'll clean this up for my buddy so he doesn't have to do that. Yeah, they definitely shipped it lubricated. But I noticed on my CZ, one of the guns I love a lot, the interior workmanship is not as nice as this. This is really nice inside. And then let's look at the recoil spring guide rod. So, little tiny guide rod and big long recoil spring. And then here's that 4.9 inch barrel we talked about, stainless. Good looking barrel, really good looking barrel. And then here's the guts up top. So an excellent gun with great workmanship, tremendous value. So I won't make you guys watch me put this back together because I haven't done that yet. But I will say thank you so much for watching. Thank you to my friend for lending me this gun. I can't wait to go shoot it with you. Again, thanks to all you guys that watch. If you would, please like and subscribe. They help me a ton with the algorithms on the YouTubes and help me become an internet gazillionaire. Thanks again. See y'all.